car washes. They are a phenomenal investment because think about it. You build a box. It doesn't take a lot of maintenance. It prints money, and it has a little bit of labor that's, not necessarily super high skilled.
Breaking Bad. That's what
Yeah, Breaking Bad. Exactly. Also, the thing to understand is car washes have awesome tax benefits and depreciation benefits associated with them. Car washes and gas stations both do. They had 100% depreciation associated with them. Now that started tapering off. So in this year, I believe it's 80%. Seek, your financial tax person to figure this out. But in the north end of the Seattle metro, we have people hunting for these right now. So what I did was I called the largest developers in the area to find out, do you have any pads available that would work for a car wash? Because to be honest, they're bigger. They're between a half acre to sometimes a full acre to fit one of these on. And here was the general feedback. Hey, the top 10 players are all looking right now. There's a pad over here in Lake Stevens that just went to Brown Bear. And so, realize you're hunting against the big boys and big girls as you're out playing right now. If you've got some awesome questions, leave them below. I want to hear your questions because everyone's got awesome questions. But I called this individual back. We had this conversation. I said, and this is the power of these questions again. Okay. I said, sir, is there any sites that you've looked at that you liked? And because we're always looking at development projects, he starts talking about these sites. And I was like, oh, I know that one. That guy wants 3 million. Oh, that one is 1.5. And we just start going through this list. And he says something that I didn't know, and I thought this was brilliant. So if you're getting ready to do a car wash, a mini storage, something that's traffic dependent, he went to the city and the county and got a copy of all the future proposed roads for the redirecting of traffic and future developments. Basically in Arlington and Marysville, there's this gigantic industrial area, 1,500 acres of industrial. But there's like 3 north-south streets and then one major east-west on the north and one major east-west on the south. But then he shows me this road, this future road that I didn't know was going to exist. He's like, look, it's in the plan for this road to punch all the way through. And I said, sir, I know the person who owns this parcel. Open your computer. I said, that guy would sell that one right there for $2 million right now. And it's like 2.4 acres, so much larger. He goes, well, what do we do? I was like, well, 1, I need you to think about this because this is more than you wanted to spend. 2, we're going to go deeper because we're going to have to spend probably another $1.5 million to get this whole site ready, to get the pads ready. So your budget's going to double, but we're also then going to have either some multifamily, some office, some industrial. We're going to have some additional space here that we can make an investment on. That was right before this. Like I was typing this so we could chat about it. That was earlier this morning. And so he's like, okay, let me chat with my wife. Can you send me over the numbers on this? Let's look through this. But the moral of the story is this: understanding where the future traffic patterns are going to be based on zoning, land development, and future roads and future on and off ramps. You can strategically purchase properties that have not peaked in value yet. That could be a great, phenomenal deal because all these people are going to come right there. So right down the road from this is a 160 unit apartment complex. There's another one getting ready to be built, and they're all going to have to drive by. And there's going to be a major arterial. And I didn't even know this, but I happen to know the owner, and I happen to know that he wants to sell this property too. So it was the power of the network, effect that going on there.
So takeaways, buy a car wash or look for where you can put new ones.
I think the takeaway is car washes and gas stations are phenomenal investments if you understand that. That's not my core competency, so I'm going to help on the development side and on the land acquisition side to find these people deals. Second, understand zoning and comprehensive plans and where they intend to put future growth. And then third, with that future growth, where are future roadways going to be and on and off ramps? That's your takeaway. Is that it's not even insider information. He took the time to dig through the public records so he would have insider information, which is going to end up creating a better outsized return for him and his family.